Yes guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be doing early Premier League predictions. Now I know that I haven't been doing many videos in recent times, but I am back with another video, and today is a bit of an exciting one, some controversial decisions. But before this video starts guys, I just wanted to say thank you so much for 500 subscribers. I know I haven't been that active in recent times, but all of your support is really appreciated. Next goal, obviously 1,000 subscribers, hoping to get that by March. So if you haven't subscribed guys, you know what to do. Subscribe down below, help me to get to that milestone. That would be greatly appreciated. Please like, share and subscribe, and let's get into the video. Let's go. Right guys, let's start off with a surprise package of the Premier League season coming up. Now a lot of people will be saying that, you know, some teams that maybe could be in the top 4 as a surprise package, like an Arsenal or a Tottenham as a surprise package, maybe winning a trophy, but I've gone for a team, and that team is Nottingham Forest. Now, if you look at the players that they brought in so far, Taiwo Awoniyi from Union Berlin, a very good striker who's had a very good pedigree in the Bundesliga, and also a recent one, Jesse Lingard. What a signing that is. I know the money, £200,000 a week, is ridiculous, but if it does work out, that's good business there by Nottingham Forest, and it could prove to a lot of fans in the Premier League, money well spent for Jesse Lingard. A free as well could be a very good move for Nottingham Forest. They're my surprise package, guys. Let me know, guys, in the comment section down below who you think is your surprise package for this season coming up. For me, Nottingham Forest. Moving on to the teams that I feel will get relegated from this Premier League season. Let's get into it. Now guys, we know that a lot of people who predict the Premier League usually say the teams that come up from the Championship will be the teams that go down. But obviously I've just said Nottingham Forest surprise package. I don't think they'll be going down. I think they'll be staying up. But I have picked 2 teams that have come up that I do feel will be going down. The first one being Fulham. Now, I know Fulham, they've been seen as a bit of a yo-yo club in recent years. Up, down, up, down. And I just think that's going to be the same way this season. They haven't really strengthened the side as well as I thought they would do. They've signed Andreas Pereira, who, yes, he could bring a little bit of that Premier League experience, but is he really what Fulham really need? I think, you know, defenders they really need. They look like they might be getting Kevin and Barbu from Wolfsburg, who could be a very good signing if he does, you know, prove to be worth the money. 5.5 million, some good business by by Fulham. And yeah, I think that could be a very good move for Fulham. But if you're looking on the screen here, I mean, they need more Premier League experience. Obviously, I'm just looking at my screen there just for the graphics. But, you know, they need more Premier League experience in that side. I think, you know, when they've been in the Premier League in recent seasons, they've had people like Ruben Loftus-Cheek. Yes, he was a very good player, but very injury prone. They need to be looking at some players that they can get on loan, Premier League experience, and help them in their bid for survival in the Premier League. So Fulham are my first team that I feel will get relegated from the Premier League. Moving on to the next one. Let's go. Now then, guys, a bit of a controversial one here. I'm going with Southampton. Now, they had a very poor end to the Premier League season, and I do feel they rely on James Ward-Prowse a little bit too much. They don't have a clinical striker, and, I mean, they did have Armando Broja last season, but I don't think they're going to be able to get him back. I have seen, whilst I was away on holiday, that they have made a bid for Liam Delap, 16 million, which could be a very good move. But, as I said, with Fulham, they need experienced Premier League players. Delap hasn't really done it in the Premier League. He's done it in PL2 with the under-23s, but they need some more Premier League experience. And I feel Southampton are going to struggle. I mean, they've had some very poor results at the end of the season. And the main thing, really, they do need a clinical striker. I don't know who is that out there at the moment for them to sign. I mean, yeah, I think they're going to struggle this season. And that's why I favour them to go down. I mean, fans of the Premier League, non-fans of the Premier League, let me know in the comment section down below. Do you think Southampton will stay up and have enough to stay up? I think they're going to really struggle. And I mean, if James Ward-Prowse does get injured, they're going to struggle to stay up this season, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Are Southampton going to stay in the Premier League? So then, guys, the final relegated team, in my opinion, is Bournemouth. Now, a lot of people will be saying, oh, you're a bit too harsh on the teams coming up. But no, I'll be honest, I don't think Bournemouth have enough to stay up in the Premier League. Their squad is quite thin. It's not a strong enough squad in my opinion. And the main reason I think that they won't stay up is Scott Parker. Now, of course, he had a very good season with Bournemouth last season, getting them up into the Premier League. But whenever they do come to the Premier League, Bournemouth, they do struggle. And I think Scott Parker struggles as well. Obviously, he came up with Fulham and really struggled to adapt to the Premier League life. But I think he's going to struggle again, and I think they'll be going straight back down. Scott Parker, at best, is probably a Championship manager, and I don't feel, in my opinion, he is a Premier League manager just yet. Give him a bit more time, and hopefully he can result in becoming a very good Premier League manager. Moving on, guys, to the top four. Now, this could get interesting. Let's go. Starting off then, guys, with Tottenham Hotspur. Now, they've had an incredible transfer window. And I'm an Arsenal fan saying that. They've had a very, very good transfer window. Yves Bissouma, you know, what a signing that is from Brighton. 25 million. Going to slot in straight next to Bentancur. Great signing. They've also signed Jed Spence from Middlesbrough on loan at Nottingham Forest last season. Helped them to get into the Premier League. Brilliant business by Spurs. A young right back. Going to do the job. And I think he's better than Doherty and Emerson Royale. They've also bought in Perisic with that experience. I think he's about 33. Played for the likes of Inter Milan, Bayern Munich. Going to provide that extra cover on the left-hand side of the defence. And I think that's an incredible bit of business there by Tottenham Hotspur. Do you think, guys, in my personal opinion anyway, I think they need to be trying to win a trophy this season. With the squad that they've got, players like Sonny, Kane, Kulusevski, they really do need to push and try and win a trophy. Even if that is the EFL Cup, the FA Cup, I think they've got a great chance. Guys, let me know, guys, in the comment section down below. Could Spurs win a trophy this season? I think they've got a great chance. But yeah, Spurs, I think they're going to be in the top four, definitely, for sure. Moving on to the next team, guys. Let's go. Now, guys, a lot of you will probably be thinking, oh, here we go. He's going to say Arsenal. And I'm not going to say Arsenal, guys. I think Chelsea will be the next team to get into that top four. I think they've got that investment that they do really need. Obviously, Abramovich went. Todd Bowley has come in and he has strengthened. Definitely strengthened. He's brought in Kalidou Koulibaly from Napoli. An experienced defender from the Serie A with Napoli. A great, great defender who's been linked with the Premier League for years. So I'm excited to see how he does get on in the Premier League. They've also brought in the one that I think will be very, very good for Chelsea in Raheem Sterling. If you look at his record at Man City, wow, what a record that is. And I think he's going to prove a lot of fans wrong and, you know, really help Chelsea get up to that challenging for the Premier League title. I think that's a brilliant signing by Chelsea. I think also they've been looking at Jules Koundé, who I do think will be going to Barcelona in the end, unfortunately for Chelsea fans. But they have had an incredible start to their transfer window. Who else, guys, do you think they'll be getting in? But yeah, Chelsea, I think, will be getting top four next season, guys. Let me know in the comment section down below. Now, guys, the final two, I think, is pretty obvious. I'm going to have to say, I'm not sure who. Well, I think, I'm going to say Man City will win the league, guys. Liverpool to come second. Obviously, Man City signing Erling Haaland. What a signing that is from Borussia Dortmund. A very young, upcoming. I mean, you could say he's already there pretty much with the goals he's scored. But he's still very young. And I think he's going to adapt to the Premier League life really, really well. Big, strong, bullish defenders for fun. I think he's going to be perfect. On the other hand, obviously, Liverpool signing Darwin Núñez. In my personal opinion, I think that's poor business by Liverpool. What is it? About 80 million plus add-ons, adding up to about 100 million for Darwin Núñez. Had a very good season last season for Benfica in the Champions League, in the Portuguese Premier League. But I don't think he's going to be enough. And I think Man City will win the Premier League. They've also signed Calvin Phillips from Leeds, which I think is a very good signing. Slot in straight next to Rodri, a perfect replacement for Fernandinho. They're also looking at Marc Cucurella from Brighton, who had a very good season at Brighton last season. Brighton are holding out for 50 million. Man City bid about 30. So I think Brighton are well in their right to expect 50 million from a player like Cucurella, especially when they let go of Bissouma for 25. So yeah, guys, I think that is where teams will finish in this season. Obviously, I will do a Premier League predictions closer to match day one. But thank you guys so much for watching this video. Please like, share and subscribe. I'm back. More vlogs coming. 1st of August, first vlog returns. I hope you've enjoyed this return. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Goodbye for now.